It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Marcus Stroman, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan, any thoughts?
Marcus Stroman, not a real big guy. First-round draft pick out of Duke University. Good power sinker, 92 to 94 miles an hour. His slider is good. Will throw an occasional curveball and changeup. His best trait, ultimate competitor.
At the plate, Alec Bohm. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. A bouncer up the middle. Lowry's got it. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Phil Gosselin.
So digging in now, Phil Gosselin. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Line drive to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. The throw is wild, and it gets away. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Batty, you can't fold the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
On to first, and there are two down. Coming to the plate now, JT Realmuto, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First delivery to him on the way. High and deep to right center. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Phillies down on just 4 pitches, and now the Mets. Now at the plate, Jeff McNeil. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's set, and the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Another 0-2 coming. And he popped him up. Boom in foul ground. And he's able to stay with it, but he did not make that look easy. Next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Hazley is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. No balls and a strike to count. I'm set with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now here's the pitch. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. We are still scoreless. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He's got 8 hits in 31 tries. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Into the upper deck, but foul. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll take this to the bag himself. And the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 17.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. A swing by Hoskins, and this is driven to deep left. Going back is the left fielder. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. Now another one hit deep to left. Back on it is the left fielder. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Stepping in now, Adam Hazley.
The center fielder, Adam Hazley.
Scooped up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Hector Neris, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. This is line to left. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble but hangs on, and the inning is over. One more look at the circus catch in left field. Don't touch that remote. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Fouled off. 0-2, here it comes. Seared down the first baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. And that's the first out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Robinson.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up Robinson Cano. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here's the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Yoenis Cespedes striding in next to try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, it appears to be all systems go to start the new year as they've come out of the gates on a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, guys, you know what, as well as...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that... Digging in, Alec Bohm. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Into the box now, Phil Gosselin, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. In there, a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the place.
Well, you come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Now batting, catcher, JT.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. JT Realmuto. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High and deep down the left field line. And that's going to land foul. Hit the other way out toward right field. Conforto is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job. Here's Jed Lowry now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. Let's see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
The catcher,
Wilson Ramos is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ballgame. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout. Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Mets go. All set for the start of the 4th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On a line, that's a base hit.
The first baseman, number 17, Reese Hoskins.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Reese Hoskins. Waiting on it is Nimmo. 1 out. Striding into the box, Andrew McCutchen. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Nimmo is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. And there are 2 gone now. Stepping up now, Adam Hazley. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A little roller toward the hole. And he's safe.
Now batting, the pitcher, Hector Neris.
Standing in now, Hector Neris as he grounds one briskly to short. Lowry's got it. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple, but they're on top 2. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Brandon Nimmo will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
0-1 the count. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now, and he fouls this one off. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Another 0-2 home. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They're still down. It's 2-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and set to go as the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Hard hit ball to second, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Cespedes is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Digging in, Bryce Harper, 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down the first baseline. He's got it. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, catcher.
So here's the cleanup hitter, JT Realmuto, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. This is skied into short left center. Lowry is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. They're up 2-0. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Pulled toward right center field. Hazley is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Robbie Cano now. Cano waits on the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
0-1 pitch on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Hazley is there. 2 gone. Settling in now, Yoenis Cespedes, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Throw in time, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning, and here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. Popped him up. Ramos over to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Rhys Hoskins will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning, as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that one is gone. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot, his second of the game, and the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
D-Rose, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. A bouncer to the left side. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Adam Hazley, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. The tag, and he's out at the plate. But the Phil's at the plate now, Jed Lowry hit down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next up for New York, Wilson Ramos comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting.
J.D. Davis will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Mets.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Hard on the ground toward short. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. McCutchen is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Mets strand 1. Still down 3-0. David Peterson will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 77.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Alec Bohm. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Looking up is Nimmo. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. To the plate now, Phil Gosselin.
Second base. Phil.
He swings and grounds it to short, and Lowry won't be able to track it down. This gets through, a base hit.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Gosselin aboard here at first with nobody out. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Gone! A 2-run home run here for Bryce Harper. 8th home run on the season for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Dylan Betances comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. At the plate, JT Realmuto, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. On the ground to third. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Didi Gregorius. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
The 0-1 pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Hoskins.
Now to the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick to it of this as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. Show Track is going to give us a better look at that play. You usually don't see third basemen show off a lot of range, but he certainly did there. And to complete the play, uncorked a good hard throw across to first for the out. Nice play all around from the hot corner. And McNeil will put it away to retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors in it. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in the outfielder, Brandon Nimmo.
The left fielder.
In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And there's one down now. So striding in, Michael Conforto. He struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 so far. Hit out towards second. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Dominic Smith is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Gregorius has it. The second for 1. On to first. Man alive, what a double play. And the inning is over. Mets go down quickly. They start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. 8 of their hits have gone for extra bases. So they're not only putting the ball in play and getting on base, they are doing so with authority. And that has this dugout feeling awfully good about themselves, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So here now is the pitcher, Hector Neris. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one's down to 3rd. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The batter.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Alec Bohm. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Phillies down in order, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Robinson Cano the next to dig in. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, man. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first two pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark.
Yeah, and I can speak from experience, and I can tell you, on a night like this, it's tough to get a good grip on the ball. It's a little frigid out there, and he might have lost a little bit of feeling in his fingers. Never easy to make a good throw when that's the case.
There's one. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI. Wilson Ramos is in for the third time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Jake Marisnick will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Grounded back up the middle. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Brad Brock enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. Liner towards second, and this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th. Coming to the plate now, Bryce Harper. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Line to the right side, and that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one. And he is in there. A great job of going first to third on that ball, and now Showtrack tells us here he really did utilize his wheels to make that play happen. It's pretty evident that a slower runner might have found a much different fate if he tried to take the extra bag on that. Stepping in now, JT Realmuto drilled on the ground to short. McNeil's got it for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
And now pitch on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Conforto is under it, and he makes the catch for out. So here's Jeff McNeil, and Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Harper is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Now the pitch. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Back goes Harper. Gone into the upper tank. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's a 7-2 game now.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
No balls and 1 strike. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Hazley is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Dominic Smith. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere.
He brings it in, and the Phillies have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2.